to go off the main trail onto a dirt trail. The same rules apply. Stay on the dirt trail here. Don't step off because there are plants here, okay? Be careful where your feet are at all times, all right? Now, before we move on, I want you to look around. Tell me what you see a lot of right here. A lot of what? Woods. So trees? Trees? Yeah. Lots of trees and plants? Absolutely. So there's a lot of it. And do we have some shade right here? Yeah. Okay. We're about to go to a new habitat where it's a lot different. So we have a lot of oak trees in here with some other trees, but there's lots of oaks. All right? So here we go. Let's be careful. Okay, come right about, and then stop. Keep coming in. Here we go. Let's get all together right in here. I'm going to step off the trail. You guys just stay on the trail there. Okay. Those of you guys who are up here, I want you to be noticing is this plant right here by my foot. Okay. This is a stinging nettle. It has a couple other names, but what it does is it stings you. So this is one that I don't want you guys touching. It'll burn you. It'll sting, okay? You guys in the back, here's it, the same thing right here, so you can get a good look too. See it by my foot? So if you touch it, I call it stinging. Touch it, it burns. And one time I actually sat on one.
How much does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt real bad, but it doesn't feel great.
Is it like getting an actual fire burn with like sparks?
No, it's like a stinging.
Is there any poison ivy back there?
There could be poison ivy back here, so let's not touch anything that we don't know about, okay? And there's more of it as we go along, too. Just keep an eye out. Could be in the trail. Okay. Take like 2 steps that way. Keep them in. Okay. Yep. We are about to enter our new habitat. It looks different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's more open?
Yeah.
Real sandy?
Yeah.
This is kind of our sand hill area, so it's got a lot more sand in it. It's a bit drier, okay? But even though it's dry, these animals and stuff that live here still depend on that wetland over there. So we've got these animals that live in a really dry spot, but they can go over to the wetland and get a drink if they need to and all of that. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to try to see if we can find our gopher tortoise. We have some gopher tortoises here, all right? And you may have seen them already, but just in case, we're going to go right over there. They make a burrow. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk by that burrow and see if anybody is in there or not. If we do see one, what I want you guys to do is to look but keep walking, because I want everybody in the back to see it too, because sometimes they get scared and run back. So I want you guys to just keep going until the last person has passed by it. I also want us to keep our voices down so we don't scare them. All right? And don't step off of the trail onto their sandy little area or anything like that, because we'll talk about that in a second. You have a question? Yeah, of course. You guys can take pictures. All right, here we go. Ready? Let's be quiet. Come on. Okay, you stay right here. I'm going to check. Okay. Not in that one. Step forward here, look, and then keep going. He's right down in there. Don't wait, though. Keep going. Keep going. Don't step onto the sandy part. See in there? Oh. Just move. Let me see. He's still in there. He's way, you can barely see him. See, there are some light patches there. And his legs. Give it a try.
Can't take it.
Walk on right, okay? Don't step on that. Carefully. He's guys. We see him. You can see him kind of sitting there with his little arms, but you'll have to they are to get a good look in there. You might not get a good picture because he's real deep in there. Did you see him? Okay, did everybody get a chance to actually see it?
I didn't see it.
You can come back. Come back. All right, ladies, if you have seen it, go ahead because we've got other people who want to. Oh, you're fine. Okay, ready? See right down in there. Do you see how it's dark, but there's some light patches? That's his legs. It has some dirt on it. Don't step on here. Don't step there. Do you see him at all? You kind of see him? Okay. If you see him, that's it. If you saw it once, stay back there.
I haven't seen it.
Okay, everybody, take a look. Here we go. Down in there. You see how it's dark?
Yeah.
But then there's white and a lighter spots. That's his arms. It has his arms. Same. Step back once you've seen him. Okay, ready? Looking right in there, all the way back. It's dark, and you can see that he has scales. See that? Everybody get a chance? Okay. Do you see him?
I saw it.
Okay.
Wait, you see a turtle?
Okay, step back that way. And you still need to see it? You too? Stay right there. There he is. He's a tortoise, so you got to look way back there. And you can see that it's dark, but then there it looks like scales and stuff. It has some white stuff on it. It's some sand on his arms. You got to just look real closely. Do you see him?
Is he gray?
You can barely see him.
Is that the gray part?
Yeah, the gray part is his leg. It has some sand on it, so you can see how it looks like scales, sort of.
He's big.
Yeah, he's big. He's as big as that hole.
Totally.
Yeah, all right. All right, so I think we got to see. Okay, come back down this way. Don't step on this part right here. Stay right on your trail. Keep coming this way. Come down. Let's do this real quick because we're in the sun. Okay, stop and look this way. Okay. Oh, good. She got a picture. Good. All right, this right here, I told you guys not to step on it because this is called the apron. And this is where a lot of the times the female will come out and lay her eggs. So you wouldn't want to squish them, right? And also you should never dig in here because turtle eggs can't be moved. So if you were to move one on accident, then the baby won't make it, okay? Also, we never, ever, ever stick our hands in a burrow because there are lots of animals that live in there. And rattlesnakes that have been in there, all different types of things. So never, ever stick your hand in there. Also, they're protected, so you shouldn't be going. If anybody, you're not allowed to pick them up or anything like that, but you can look at them all you want. They're beautiful. And maybe we'll see one walking out, but you know, they can get big, okay? Now, his burrow is a home for a lot of animals, like I said, snakes and mice and frogs and all different things. And when there's a fire, which is good for this type of habitat, guess where everybody goes when there's a fire? In there, right? Because it's nice and cool in there. Okay, so it's a very important habitat for everybody else. So what do you think would happen if tortoise went extinct? What would happen if it went extinct? There wouldn't be any burrows for the other animals because they don't build their own burrow. They use his, okay? So here we go. You guys are now in the front. Let's go. Let's get into some shade.